Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Monday evening community call. Hey, look who's here.
Hey, how about
You
that?
made it to Aruba before I did.
I'm just on a warm-up trip.
Great. You want to introduce our call for the evening?
Oh, I'd be happy to. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Monday evening community call. And we do these calls every Monday to kind of just share news and good information, sometimes some good training with special guests. And I was just thinking about, I'm not sure if I'm playing being in Aruba or over at Kai's house in Puerto Rico, but that white sandy beach and the warm water sure is very attractive. But tonight we have a very special guest, our favorite upline SPD, founding SPD. Kai was there since the beginning, 18 years he's been with LifeWave, helping to lead the charge. And as Robin likes to say, we get to say it's all your fault because a little over 4 years ago, he made that phone call and the rest, as they say, is history. He mentioned that, those 3 words, stem cell patch, and it was over. That was, as Dr. Nicholas likes to say, Robin, best customer ever. And thank you, Kai, for thinking of us and reaching out and making that phone call, because that was right at the birth of X39. And I know you and some of the other field members, the brand partners now, distributors then, you've changed the name, but we're just testing it kind of internally on friends and family and before the official launch in January. So we got the blessing of finding out about it in November of 2018. Wow, 4 years and counting. And life will never be the same, that's for sure. But, we're really excited about, post-pandemic, kind of the pandemic is over. People are getting out of their houses, getting on planes, traveling, getting in their cars and going places. And so we're starting to build some pretty exciting events coming up with the LifeWave community with some of our other SPDs. And we just thought today would be a good thing to talk about building for events. And Kai is a master at putting on events, promoting for events. And so we're just going to kind of bow out, Sir Jacobson, and turn this first part of the call over to you. Let's see. Sound is not working.
I don't know if you can hear me, Gregory. Can you?
Yes, we can. And could you hear me?
I can't hear anything anyone else is saying. I can speak if you'd like.
Well, go ahead and speak. Yes.
I can't. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. It's totally silent for me, and I don't know quite why. But anyway, hi, everybody. And Gregory asked me to speak tonight about building towards events. And my name's Kai, and Gregory and I have worked for many years together, Gregory and Robin and I, and it's been a real pleasure. And one of my favorite ways to build is actually building to events. And so, coming up, the first big event that's happening is in March 25th, and it's in Scottsdale, Arizona. And what makes building events so powerful is there's nothing that you can do so many things on the internet, you can do so many things on the phone and talking to people, but when you meet belly to belly with people, or when people get to meet the leaders, and what I love about it is you get to really put the leaders to work for you. I saw the people that are going to be talking. It's an all-star group with Gregory and Robin being part of that for sure, and right up there at the top. And there's just nothing more powerful than getting in a room of like-minded people and feeling that energy. It makes you want to feel part of it. I mean, that's a lot of what LifeWave is about, is the community. It's an amazing product that changes people's life, but another product that we have is the community and feeling part of something that's really good and really helps other people. You're working synergistically and collaboratively with people and be part of a family. It's just a really powerful thing. So, we have a month before the first event that's happening. I know that they've got a whole schedule of 5 or 6 cities that they're going to be going to through, the end of the fall, but it starts in Arizona, and that's the first one to work with. And so, the classic question, Gregory had it in the newsletter, is who do you know? Who do you know in Arizona? Specifically, maybe in the Scottsdale area. People aren't going to drive 3 or 4 hours if they don't know about the product yet. most of the time, so it's more, you really want to focus on Phoenix. Phoenix and Tucson are the two major cities and areas around, surrounding areas of that area. And you go into your Rolodex, you go into your directory on your phone, and you go into all your emails, and you just mine all the people that you know that are in that area, and start calling them. And do it now, do it today, because what's even more powerful is you can really promote this event as just a life-changing event, for yourself on health and for community and for possible, making great extra income. It can be a life-changing event. And you start promoting it now and using that as stimulus to get some people interested and involved and willing to go. And then even more, you take it one step further and try to get them started on the product right now, and then see if they can bring a lot of friends. That's the key. Like if your 1 or 2 or 3 friends or relatives go, and maybe even start on the product prior right now. That's even a double whammy reason to start your product, just because you want to start it anyway, but because of this event that's happening, they could, within 30 days, have 5, 10, 20 people that might even go with them. And when I say go, it's not like you call up your friend and say, get there. You want to set up carpools. You want people to kind of drive together, to stop and pick people up, maybe have a cup of coffee or tea or, something beforehand, and then maybe even, after the event, kind of have a little planned event thing that you have a small one where you talk about your feelings and experiences of it, and make it bigger than just like, come to my opportunity meeting. It's about being part of the family and the community and hearing about this incredible breakthrough in activating your stem cells for, a very affordable way to do this, and an opportunity to really change your life, health-wise and on a financial level. So you can also use social media and start, advertising. There are people that are very good. I'm not an expert at that. There might be somebody who might come on this call and could talk a little bit more about social media, but you could start, posting and doing things. Not so much posting about the event happening, but posting about LifeWave and or not even using the word LifeWave, about activating your stem cells. Have you heard about how to activate your stem cells in your own body, for an affordable price? Let's talk about it, and start putting posts in Arizona or in groups that might be, centered in that area, and start trying to prospect in that area, and even try to get them even signed up, and trying to bring a group of people to the event, and using the event as the real, bait to, and the magnet to draw a lot of people to it. It can be very powerful if you utilize an event and drill into your team. If you're lucky enough and worked hard enough to have a group, you might have 10, 20, 30, or 50, or maybe even thousands of people in your group. It's really worth making a call to everybody and say, who do you know in Arizona? Who do you know? Who do you know? And invite them to come. And I love the sample of one patch, not a sample to try to patch and see if it works, because it takes 90 days. I only do samples now saying 90 days. You got to give it 90 days to see what happens for you. But the sample of one patch can show you what it is, that it doesn't pull your hair too much, that it's very, not intimidating. It's a very simple little product, to use, and just to see what it is, not to see, whether it's going to work for you, because that takes 90 days to give it that full try. But you can offer people, if they're willing to go to the event and they've watched the video prior to it, you've met them online, or going through your warm markets, or mining through your network of people and their contacts. I think the sample is a great thing. Get one of the cards, make sure they have a little information, that they watch the video, make a commitment to go to the event, get a sample in their hand. Have maybe, one of the leaders that you're working with that might be there hand out samples for some of the people if they came in through different ways you've advertised or promoted it, and having, that as a reason to come to the event to get a free sample to see what it is. Anyway, that's kind of what I have to share with you, Gregory and Robin and everybody. That's a lot of how I built through doing events.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I can't hear anything, but love you all.
Yeah, we love you too. Thank you, Kai. Sorry you can't hear us, but that was great. And I'm just going to share my screen to bring up the event flyer. So hold on, share screen. share screen, and there's the event flyer. And this is what we're talking about. This is a very powerful collaborative event we're going to be doing. And I need to preface to say, before we're in Scottsdale here on March, what is the date? March 25th, right in front of me. We're going to be on Monday, March 20th. We're going to be in Sedona. And then on Tuesday, March 21st, we're going to be in Prescott. These two events don't require pre-registration, but they're free events. So we look forward, and we're going to give a X39 sample to all guests. You know, you distributors or brand partners joining us, you know, you're already patched up. I'm sure you'll be already patched up before you come, but we want to patch up all the guests. And then we're kind of building for this event that's going to be March 25th. And that's just less than a month away. It's like 4 weeks from now. It's wow. It's amazing how this first.
Recording in progress.
Oh, how did recording happen again? We're already recording. But anyway, this is going to be a great event. Garrett Johnson's going to be there, our LifeWave US country manager. It's going to be a fabulous event. We're going to have a special video message. David said he won't be able to join us there because he's going to be in Ireland, but he's recording a special video for us there in Scottsdale that we'll be sharing with everyone who's in attendance. So I just wanted to point out, there's only 400 seats. It's this wonderful event location, the Franciscan Renewal Center, beautiful, grassy. It's got it's a wonderful event center, and we have it all day. And after the event, we have the big grassy outside event center where we're going to be. We have 2 organic food trucks. They're going to be there. We're going to be hanging out for a couple hours, just building community, getting to know each other. So I really encourage you to really, who do you know in Arizona? And it's not who you know, it's who they know. So this is a battle cry that you should be sharing, or a nudge you should be sharing with everyone in your team to say, hey, do you got any prospects or any people in Arizona? Because we have 3 very potent events happening there in March. So Robin, anything you'd like to add to that as far as the promotion of events here?
Well, I do. And thank you, Kai. That was wonderful. And we get to be together, and that's one of the best parts is the community. And so I love that we get time to be together. You know, just take a look. We're going to, from 3 to 5, we're just going to be hanging out, and look at the lineup. I mean, there's some amazing leaders, and, you know, one line from someone can change your life and change your business. So my encouragement, and I know that, you know, Michelle's coming from Colorado, Janet's coming from Texas, I know there's some people coming from California. Very exciting. So we're going to be in Arizona for like 10 days. And so we're excited to be with all of you. And this is quite the lineup. We've never had a lineup like this before. And I just want to acknowledge the wonderful artistic talents on our team that created these 3 flyers. You know, Marcy's group did that one. Sunshine Rose did the Sedona one. Look at how beautiful that is. It's with the screening of the body. It's so gorgeous. And then Gayla did the 3rd one for Prescott. So all very different, all very powerful, all beautiful and effective. And we're just so grateful to have such an amazing community.
And I wanted to share, building for the event. I'm happy to announce that we now have ladies and men's shirts and hats available at our store, you know, and they now have the new revised logo that says "Live Younger, Activate Your Own Stem Cells." So a real curiosity building event. So this is, you know, at our Live Younger Pro Shop with Vistaprint, and we're marketing these absolutely at cost. This is not a profit center for anyone except Vistaprint, and they deserve it because they do all the inventory, printing, shipping, and everything else. So you can just click on this link here and then go get your free account. If you already have a Vistaprint account, I believe, Robin, correct me if I'm wrong, you need to set up a different account as Correct. A customer at the Live Younger Pro Shop.
Correct. And if you don't have your name tags, this is a great time to get them ordered. Yes. Never leave home without them. Gregory, we got to remember ours.
Yep, that's right. So, really excited about that. So, I guess we have a few other things to go over. Last Wednesday, February 15th, right after Valentine's Day, Connie did a fabulous training, and we're going to be loading that up into the Live Younger website because it's just a great primer for a brand new brand partner or a seasoned veteran. So encourage everyone to avail yourself of this important training that Connie did on meeting people where they are at. And she talked about the 3 keys of getting people in, keeping people in, and moving them along. And that's kind of our 3 roles and responsibilities in LifeWave: getting people in, new customers and distributors, keeping people in, staying in communication, supporting your customers and having a great customer experience, supporting your brand partners, have a great business experience, and moving them along, getting them in, keeping them in, moving them along. The 3 goals of network marketing. We learned that decades ago from one of my mentors, and just want to share that all with you. So encourage everyone to participate in that. And Robin, do we have the spin? Do you have the spin ready for tonight?
I do want to say one thing. On our Monday morning call, we really shifted to really honor what's made the company so incredibly successful since we started, 4.5 years ago. The company's grown 15-fold, and that it's the star of the show is X39. And so we were kind of refocusing everyone to really give that focus back to X39. So on our Monday call this morning, with the first 15-20 minutes was all about X39 and stories about X39. When someone's new, and if you truly want to build a successful business, keep it really simple. This product is 70 to 75% of the sales of the entire company. There's a clue there. So stay focused. You can put it anywhere. It works. and remember, when you're sharing stories, to keep it really simple with people. You talk too many patches, too many protocols, it gets complicated. And if you want to build a business, you want to keep it really simple. So we just invite everyone to really keep it simple with your stories, and that'll support everyone, especially the new people. Okay, wanted to just throw that in, honey.
Great. So there's a lineup of our weekly calls right there before you. Our Tuesday tomorrow, we have
Ann Morrow tomorrow night, and everybody loves Ann. She's an incredible storyteller and shares so many wonderful, testimonies woven throughout the call. So bring your guests. This is a great call because it's an introduction to LifeWave and an introduction to the star of the show, X39. That's our main focus, and great call to bring people that are new.
Great. So
Okay.
Win the X39 spin. So
okay, so I do want to let everyone know that this is the second to the last spin for a while, and that's a hint. Get your stories in Vibrant Living this next week if you want to win a sleeve of X39. We always want you to share your stories, but you get a little extra potential bonus. So look at all the people we had this time.
wow.
There's a whole bunch. So I'm going to do the spin, and you won't be able to hear it. I get to hear it. I don't know why, but that's the story of whatever. So the spin is going, and the winner is dun dun dun. Can you read it? Helen Peak. Woo-hoo!
Hey, Helen.
Yay, Helen. Helen called me today from a tow truck. And she said, as she's gone through this interesting little car challenge, she's enrolled everyone on the way, So you never know what's going to happen in life, and you always have an opportunity to share. So congratulations, Helen.
So I think, I think we're going to let everybody go home, or you're already at home, but I think we're going to bring this call to a close early tonight because we hit all the high points of things that we had. And I'm just so excited that we finally have some shirts. We'll be adding some more things to the store very soon, but these are available to have in time. We just placed our first order today, and they said we'd have it in 10 business days. That's more than enough time before any of these upcoming events. And, you can proudly wear your shirts, your hats, your name tag, and the banners that we have and things, and we'll be working and we're open to ideas that anyone has on things you'd like to see in the store. And so we're very excited to finally open that up and make it. Now, someone's asking the virtual ticket ordering. So let me go back and right at the bottom.
Ravel already answered, honey.
Oh, good. Well, thanks
Thank you,
for
Ravel. As always.
right there. You just want to go to lifewavescottsdale.eventbrite and you can register yourself. You can only register one person at a time, but then you can register, guest number 1, guest number 2, guest number 3. So you want to get your guests lined up. Now, we will oversell the event a little bit. And I say oversell because it's a free event, okay? We will overbook the event because we know everybody that registers won't come. So, but we're about halfway through the 400 seat allocation, and we'll probably close down registration at about 500 because typically about 20% of the people that register don't show up. It will be standing room only, and we hope to see many of you there, or I'm sorry to say, more important than you, we hope to see your guests there.
All right. Well, thank you.
Okay, thanks, everyone, and I guess we'll officially bring this.
And Kate asked, let's see,
caps
so,
let's see,
Sunshine
someone
said
said
she
something
didn't see the
about,
caps and shirts. Go to
have
liveyounger.ourproshop.com and you will find all the different new items there. And Kate says the caps and shirts have pictures next to the name tags. Okay, it's asking for a pin. I think you need to get yourself registered if you're not registered yet. And you won't need a pin. Okay. All right. And you can always call Vistaprint. There's a phone number there if you need any help. They have online support also, their pro shop. And like Gregory said, we're open to what else you would like to have for, for swag to attract attention.
I'm just real quick, since we have a couple extra minutes, if you hold on, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen once more. And this is the Vistaprint store. And what you'll see, I want to point out that Liz went in and created a 2-sided business card where you can now add your QR code on the back. So you have the single-sided business card number 2, you can add your QR code. It can go right to your pre-populated website or right to your lifewave.com/your name website. We have pull-up banners. We got horizontal folding cards, notebooks, pens, promotional bags, name tags, booth of tablecloths. And here's the new section, which is apparel. And we have the men's polo.
Are you going to share it, honey?
What? Oh,
I
I'm
thought
not.
you said you were going to share your screen.
Oh, here I am. I thought I'm sharing it and I'm talking about it, and I'm the only one seeing what I said. Okay, so here's business card number 2. On the back side has a place for your QR code. Okay, and then so now I'll go back. And these are the other things that are available. The pull-up banners that we use at all of the shows that we do. Pens and notepads. Promotional bag. Here's the name tag for $16 and change. Here's the shirts, the men's polo. There's a really high quality, high-end men's polo for around $46. Is a regular standard quality for around $26. The women's polo. And these are embroidered logos that say "Live Younger, Activate Your Stem Cells." So
Your own.
Activate your own stem cells. Thanks for that correction. So that's pretty much it for tonight. So thanks, everyone. We love you all, and look forward to seeing you on the call tomorrow night with Ann Moreau. Bye, everyone.